The wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with the bulldozer. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. White is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Miller in at the 3 spot. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the 2 guys we get to watch here tonight.
Doncic, no good. To the paint. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's blocked. Here's Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Who better to run the offense through? LeBron making it all look seamless.
It's right on the wing. Şengün trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Right.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Doncic feeling it out. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Over to the wing. Here's Reeves. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
We know Greg, LA's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their star.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes, you know. It's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
Here's Reeves. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Doesn't go that time. Smith with the defensive effort. Şengün passes to Wright. Green in the post. Guarded by Doncic. LeBron against Smith. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer right. Another miss by Houston.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Dorian Finney-Smith, 1 shot.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Wright. Stripped away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Such an intelligent playmaker. LeBron spots the openings and exploits them.
Green deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Doncic. Offensive rebound. Miller outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
LeBron against Miller. James right side. And he makes good on the way.
The defense hanging all over LeBron James. He takes the opportunity and he scores.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jabari Smith. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Green. Right outside. Outside, Green. Second chance effort. Nice shot by Smith.
And with his length, Smith can have a huge impact on the boards. He's got sneaky hops, and he's got great quicks off the bounce there to help on those follow-ups.
Now, here's Doncic. Still scoreless. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Green kicks to right. Back to Green. Out to Smith. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Doncic passes to Andrews. Over Şengün. That misses off the backboard. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Wright. Takes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Green left side. The kick out to Wright. Smith outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Reeves. And the layup's good off the glass. Reeves has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Here's Şengün. That one, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Green against LeBron. Out to Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
LeBron passes to Doncic. Finney-Smith with it, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. James, good. James has got his second basket of the night.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now here's Green. It's deflected.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Rockets, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Now here's Wright. A 20-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Houston. Passes it to Reeves. Now here's LeBron. And Miller with the block.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Right outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Finney Smith.
When you take a glance at the season and standings grade, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
And the first one drops. And so Wright nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Doncic kicks to James. Doncic against Wright. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Inside, Andrews. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Şengün. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Finney-Smith with it. He's against Miller. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Green. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Here's Reeves, covered by Smith. Miller against James. Pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smith. Out to Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Looking now at some numbers for Doncic. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year. 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And no secret, he can score the ball. Number 1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Miller grabs the miss. And so Miller will bring it up for Houston. That one falls. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Here's Hachimura. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Miller. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Reeves, covered by Miller. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Houston in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Dishes it to Adams. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Reeves. He has 7. Here's Doncic. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Coming off a terrific season. 3rd in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Reeves. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Hachimura. And the Lakers with another miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now VanVleet, still yet to score. Thompson misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Doncic. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
VanVleet kicks to Thompson. And it's Hachimura penetrating. And the pass to Vanderbilt. Now, here's Doncic. Buried from 15 feet out. And now, just a 2-point Rocket lead.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Taking a look at Los Angeles. In at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
LeBron left side. Over Thompson. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from LeBron.
Unfair, right? James, too strong, too good. Been that way for a long time.
Now, here's Şengün. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Lakers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Vincent, guarded by Wright. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first bucket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Smith dishes to Wright. And the layup falls. Wright's got 12 points in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
James looking it over. Merciless inside. Merciless James.
Power and persistence. LeBron refusing to be knocked around.
Thompson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
And he makes the first.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Right outside. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And Şengün throws it down.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Here's Reeves. He's got 7.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here's Wright, defended by Vincent. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Green. The shot, it's deflected. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Darvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. The rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Wright with it. 12 points for him. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Timeout.
They are here, the one and only What City Texans!
about stats for James. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 29 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Thompson against James. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so James will bring it up for L.A. Trailing by 2. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Vincent up top, guarded by Green. From 7, passes it to Vincent. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Wright looking around. Here's Thompson. Misses off the right iron.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And the shot goes in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Pass to Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Reeves, covered by Smith. The pass to Reeves. 5 on the clock. Here's Vanderbilt. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Smith missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Right outside. Smith in the posts. He's against Vanderbilt. And it's Smith missing. Here's Reeves. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the 3. Tries again. Vanderbilt misses. Rockets trail by 4. Smith the pass to Wright. He kicks it to Thompson. Wright against Vanderbilt. And that one's good. Wright's got 16.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, we wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Eason's checked in for Smith. Miller comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Green. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now here's VanVleet. Still without a basket.
Rockets.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Pass to Andrews. Here's Dub. Puts up a three. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Eason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
Nice
foul.
work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Doncic passes to Andrews. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 6 points for the Bulldozer.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here is Wright. He's got 16. Pass to Şengün. And that one's on target from the wing. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
VanVleet left side. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Eason following the bucket by the Lakers. Now the pass to Miller. Fires the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Doncic passes to Andrews. And stolen by Şengün. Feeds it to Wright. It's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pulls it up. Dub, no good. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Eason passes to Şengün. Out to Miller. Puts it up. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Dub.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Right outside. To the middle. Here's Miller. And it's all evened up. Miller's got 19 points.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
And the basket is good. Wright's got 10 points in the quarter. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time. And the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That free throw good from Doncic.
And free throws go by the wayside because of Luka's dominance everywhere else on the floor, though he's got to improve from that area.
All free throws good from Doncic.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Andrews. Over Şengün. Andrews, no good.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And Wright kicks to Van Vliet. It's deflected, and they recover it. Clock at 6. Passes to Şengün. Houston needs to get a shot off. And it's Wright missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Dub. Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Up top, Wright. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Wright. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And a deep three from Doncic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on the offense.
And, Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by the Eraser.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Green is out there with Wright, and it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Nice shot by Smith.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumper. Smith is lethal off ball.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. From the arc, Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Miller outside, drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 22.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in play.
The pass to Reeves, lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Right side. Outside, Green. It's Miller on the wing. 3-pointer. Rebound by Andrews. The Bulldozers got rebound number 8 now on the night. Finney Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Dorian Finney-Smith at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Smith dishes to Wright. High, arcing shot. Oh, that's blocked. Right against Doncic. Luka Doncic.
And sometimes there's just nothing you can do against Doncic. He's terrific at keeping his focus on the rim.
Right outside, and they call an illegal screen here. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Fifth is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
LeBron outside. LeBron fights his way through.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Green, and the shot goes down. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, how about the body control from Green? Coming in handy there.
Here's Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Andrews. The Bulldozers got 12.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Pass to Şengün. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Green. Goes back up. Şengün with the bucket. 3 points for him.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
James in the post, covered by Miller, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
LeBron is playing well, the ageless wonder.
Floats one. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Get back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Wright.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Reeves, covered by Smith. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
The stats for Green. Season for him last year. Last season, how about 22 points per? 3 assists and 3 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Şengün finds Green. The rejection by James.
Gotta be careful when LeBron James is nearby. He is too smart.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston.
For your Rockets, Thompson.
Six to shoot. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers leading by 10. Finney Smith with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
You see the physicality of LeBron. Doesn't fear absorbing contact on the way up.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
When it comes to longevity and skill, no one has done it better than LeBron James. He's in a category all to himself.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Rockets trail by 12. Thompson outside. Passes it to Wright. It's stolen. Reeves the pass to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Green fires from way outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Over Thompson. Again, the Lakers.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Now Green, right outside. Rebound the Lakers. The Bulldozers got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 16. Miller finds Wright. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Andrews. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Right outside. Pass to Miller. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Los Angeles ball.
James against Miller. 5 to shoot. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 18. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Doncic passes to James. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Outside, Green trying to get something going. And they get it back from deep. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Goes up on the wing. That one a little long. Rockets trail by 19. Right outside. Now here's Şengün. He's tightly guarded and finished off by Wright.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Doncic, no good. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Green with the rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Shots good by Miller.
And it just seems that every
they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Right against Doncic. From deep three-point land. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Right outside. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Andrews, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, in case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Wright. He's got 22. Just 5 to shoot. Green kicks to Miller. Ball's knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. The finish. And Doncic throws it down.
Energy. That's what Doncic brings every night. That steal and basket can ignite a team.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Green. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Green's got 9 points.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Doncic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at Los Angeles. James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reeves. The rebound by Steven Adams. Rockets trail by 20. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. It's Thompson off the drive. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And the Rockets with possession here. Nice shot by Thompson. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. James up top, covered by Miller. And it's James missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Miller, no up. Lakers leading by 18. To the inside. Reeves gets the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Brooks. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Picked his pocket. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hachimura finds Vincent. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Dubs checked in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Out to Doncic. Gets an open look and hits. And that's now 25 points for Luka Doncic.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Here's Van Vliet. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Thompson against Hachimura. Thompson misses.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. They get it again.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Rockets trail by 20. Van Vliet outside. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Inside, it's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
And you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Dub again, Los Angeles.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Shoots. Rockets with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Here's Brooks. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Van Vliet. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that game against Sacramento, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
and
foul.
we've talked about the skill Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. All free throws good from Doncic. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
4 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. Vanderbilt with the block.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Brooks to halt the run. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And here are the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And Van Vliet, here we go. Miller with a wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Doncic way outside. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Thompson. Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Wright in for Fred Van Vliet. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Dub. Now here's Green. There's the pass to Miller. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
At the line for 2. Right.
That free throw missing. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And he's good on the second. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. And stolen by Wright. And here they come. Pass to Şengün. Can't hit from in close.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Doncic against Wright. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Andrews. Doncic way outside. Rebound by Smith.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Great positioning on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Doncic against Wright. Throws it up high.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Outside, Green. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Oh, he's going to get hit with his second flagrant foul of the day, and that's the limit. He's out of the game and on his way to the locker room.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had one flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And the first one at the line is good. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
So, for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And Brooks subbed in for Miller. Finney Smith kicks to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Andrews. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Green left side. Steps back and fires. Rebound by Andrews. The Bulldozers got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Van Vliet. Clock at 4. Green. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Finney Smith. Van Vliet against Doncic. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Brooks outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Now here's LeBron. And the pass to Doncic. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
At the line for Houston, Fred VanVleet.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
So he gets them both. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for the Bulldozer.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
Here's VanVleet, following the basket by LeBron James. Outside, Green launches from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Green. Here's Reeves. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
All right.